Let me see if we're live. Still nothing. All right.
Okay, it's working now.
Yes, we're live. All right. Well, Heather's learning lots of new technical things. Can you hear me okay, Val? Okay. Well, that was, I'm trying a new restreaming. Good morning, everyone, and sending everyone blessings. I wanted to take this time to kind of go over, well, it's a beautiful day. It's 10:10, so a beautiful angel number. As we're opening this little circle, I wanted to take a minute to kind of go over the event that we're having and everything like that. So as we open it, beloved Creator, Divine Mother, and all our ancestors, we open this sacred space in gratitude. We give thanks for the breath of life, for the fire that warms our spirit, for the waters that cleanse and renew us, for the earth beneath our feet that hold our prayers. We ask that our hearts be guided by love, that our words carry light, and that this gathering in person, online, and across the world weaves us together as one circle of peace, as guardians of the sacred. So today, 10:10, beautiful angel number. It's a gateway to new beginnings, spiritual growth, and divine purpose. The number 1 carries the energy of creation, leadership, and courage, while 0 represents that infinite potential and divine guidance. Together on 10:10, all throughout today, it invites us to trust our intuition, to walk in faith, and to remember that we are co-creators of the new world that is being born. The sacred number reminds us to deepen our spiritual practice, welcome transformation with an open heart, maintain a positive mindset because our thoughts are seeds of creation. Trust that we are exactly where we need to be. When we see 10:10 as an angel number, the spirit whispers, you're on the right path, step forward with courage, the time is now. And that, beloved family, is exactly what this global gathering, Guardians of the Sacred, represents. So we're going to be gathering November 14th through the 16th in Santa Fe, New Mexico. We also, we really are hoping people will join us in person, but also you can join us on live stream. Have a live stream party, join in circle, get your friends. You're going to have access to watch that when you want to. We're doing a few other beautiful things. We're going to be doing an 11/11 day of prayer and asking for people to join in a moment of silence. We're going to also be doing something at the Southwest Sanctuary with Master Ming Tong as well in a fire ceremony. We have an excursion trip that we're doing on to Chaco Canyon for those joining us in person. So again, the main event is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 14th through the 16th, just outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's going to be a weekend of ceremony, song, storytelling, and prayer. It's also the 15th anniversary of the Temple of the Golden Child, and to honor the wisdom of our ancestors and Mother Earth. It's more than an event. It's a movement of love, remembrance, and renewal. And we're going to come together to protect what is sacred, honor indigenous wisdom and all wisdom that we have, awaken hope for the generations to come. You can join us in person or virtually. And we've got 5 more days of early bird tickets. We're going to include the link to the tickets, the link to the website. We also have a fundraiser. We are looking for people to help us. If you just feel called because you want to support this event and you're able to donate to our fundraiser, it really helps all our elders from around the world come together. You know, many of them are going to be here for almost 2 weeks, and we take care of everything for them, their food, their lodging, their travel, incidentals, and everything like that. So together, uh, we're all going to make this happen. So whether you're buying a ticket, whether it's in person, live stream, whether you're sharing the event, whether you're donating, everything is helping. We have a special rate from the Buffalo Thunder Hilton. So you do want to make sure that you are using the link, not calling them up. We have a beautiful visitor's guide for everything about visiting New Mexico. And now I want to take a couple minutes just to kind of go over the special days on the Mayan calendar. So Thursday, November 13th, we're having a benefit dinner. Those tickets right now are just on the VIP ticket. We might open them up as we get closer that other people can join the benefit dinner. So it's going to be on 8Z on the Mayan calendar. And this day invites us to reflect on loyalty, guardianship, and the sacred balance of life. Z is the companion and protector, the one who walks beside us with devotion and helps restore harmony when there's imbalance. It's a day to honor truth, spoken with sweetness, to recognize the guiding laws of nature, and to offer prayers for justice, peace, and compassion in our communities. Again, that's going to be on the 13th, a benefit dinner with the guardians of the sacred. Then we begin our big event on Friday, November 14th. It's 9 Bots on the Mayan calendar. Weaving the thread of connection is the theme of the day. It's the Nawal of thread, time, and creation. We honor women as a source of life and beauty. This day is about weaving unity, strengthening relationships, and remembering that we are threads in the great cosmic fabric of existence. It's a day for beginnings, for art, for love, and for celebrating creative energy of the feminine. On Saturday, November 15th, this is our second day of the main event, and we are using the theme of walking the sacred path of destiny because it's 10 on the Mayan calendar. 10 is the Nawal of the path, journey, and destiny. It's a day that reminds us that our steps are guided from the heart of the earth to the heart of the heavens. It's a day to honor the road each of us travels, to reflect on the lessons of our journey, and to choose the walk with purpose, clarity, and joy. When we look at Sunday, that's our third day and final day of the big event. It's 11 on the Mayan calendar. It's a day, the theme is abundance, renewal, and blossoming of life. 11 is the Nawal of trees, abundance, and renewal. It's a day to give thanks for creation's generosity, it's also a day to pray for abundance in our lives and to remember that hope overcomes chaos. Reminds us, like trees, we're rooted in spirit, reaching upward in renewal and offering shelter, wisdom, and life to those around us. On Monday, we're having a post-excursion, post-retreat to Chaco Canyon. And that day is 12 Ish, all about the feminine power of Mother Earth. So this is going to be our pilgrimage to Chaco Canyon, and we'll have more information. But what a beautiful thing. You're going to be guided by 3 people that really know Chaco Canyon. So we're encouraging people to make this pilgrimage. You will need your own car to follow on the journey on that day. SUV is highly recommended. And, carpooling is really encouraged. When Mom and I were creating, and I want to pay attention because my mom is going to come in right now. And we're live, so we're going to bring her in. Hi, Mom. We are already live. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. And I've been sitting here waiting. I wasn't sure.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I was rattling about the event, and I'm going to let everyone kind of just, if you want to talk about, inviting people to come to New Mexico. I know this is where you've called home, and you're always going to call home, and my kids were there, but we've some beautiful people joining us in November. And maybe why you think when we join these events in person or virtually, why they're important, especially right now.
Well, the important thing about now is, and these conferences, is that we can certainly look at each other eye to eye and heart to heart. There's a lot of transmission that happens in our meetings, and this is part of my memory. My memory meaning there were times that I was with Don Alejandro, my teacher, and there was just so much that happened when I was with him physically. Of course, the way that I can come together with him now is over the phone, over the computer. And that is only if there are his grandchildren available. So it makes it difficult. But if we have the opportunity to be in person, you can how should I say, notice the difference. For example, what you experienced out in Peru here, Heather, where you were just there physically, walking on the grounds, being there in ceremony, listening to Puma and his family. It makes it a lot more rewarding, of course, to be there one-on-one, with people.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you say so, that it makes it's more of a profound experience?
It is. It's a profound experience. I think the culture, everything that you are enriched with when you are able to come in person, I just feel like it adds a new element. And we obviously know not everyone can join us in person. That's why we have it in, the live stream. And, I think if I was doing it by live stream, I would get with some of my friends, have a little live stream party and be able to watch it together, in community. Um, and we have some amazing people you're mentioning. It's the first time that Puma Freddy's here in the United States. He's coming with his sister, his brother-in-law, his wife, his son. In over 10 years that he's been to the United States, we've got Grandma Abby from the Cochiti Pueblo, your sister, Anna Esperanza, who I know that you're always asking for advice on dreams. We've got grandmother Taiha and her sister Hato from New Zealand coming. We've got Grandma Alin from Sweden coming. We've got members of the Mother Earth delegation, Jyoti Ma. Yay, Luisha Tish is also joining us as well. We have Rainey Injade and Cheryl Fairbanks, also from New Mexico. Master Ming Tong, who calls New Mexico home now as well. Dr. Rodney Garcia. We've got 3 seed stewards coming. Hold on a minute. We've got 3 seed stewards coming as well. We've got Leanne Hill, our seed steward. We've also got Joseph Lofthouse and Emigio Bayonne that are going to be joining us as well. We spoke about my mom's older sister, Esperanza, Lindsay Wise, and Dr. Marie Mubini, who were with us in Peru. And I just love them. You've probably seen them on our Grandmother Circle. Mitchell Ott, a dear friend of ours, he's a psychic medium and spirit channel. And Teoma Rose, as well, is a priestess and spiritual leader and a dear friend of my mom's. And we're expecting a few others to kind of decide that they want to join us as it, gets a little bit closer to the event. So please watch for other elders and wisdom keepers to be joined. And part of what we were thinking about when we did this and kind of came up with it, I was just going to share a little bit about that it's around the 15th anniversary of the Golden Child. Do you want to mention briefly about the Golden Child?
Um, the Golden Child was a vision that was given to me over 15 years ago, and it's an incredibly beautiful vision of a a being that came from the stars and brought me a gift, and the gift was an egg. And through prayer, through constant praying, this constant mantra, where I said to the egg when when the baby was developing and coming, I said to the egg, you are love, there's nothing but love, love is all that there is. And through these words, this baby, how should I say, grew, with the prayers.
Yeah.
Prayer is really, really important. And so all of these visions have come through the essence of the prayers. Speaking about prayers, I want to mention to everybody that my 90-year-old older sister, Esperanza, is coming down, and the reason that she is coming because I have invited her to come and do some prayers. And the way that my sister does her prayers is that she becomes taken by spirit. And one of the devotees of her life has been the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And she had a vision where the Sacred Heart appeared to her in her bedroom and spoke to her, and it's an incredible, beautiful vision. I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but my sister will be able to share the vision, and I'm going to surprise my sister by bringing a copy of the Sacred Heart that is hanging in a church in Colombia, and one of her dear Colombian friends mailed to her is the Jicle of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And it is a beautiful, beautiful image. But when my sister sees the image, it just, puts her instantly in another space. And this is something that I want to not only introduce to everybody and dear friends and the world, but this is like the way that we pray. We just we go into this connection, and it helps all of us to just kind of surrender, to surrender into that place of our beloved Creator. And we don't know, how we're going to be touched. We just don't know. But it comes to us. And it's a beautiful story, to hear, how all of this happened to my sister. So I'm inviting you, from my heart. I don't know how many times, we're going to do this together, my sister and I. But it's a beautiful opportunity for everyone to see, how my family, how we pray. And of course, because of the age difference, she has her way, I have my way, and my other brothers and sisters have their way. And this is what I've been talking about since the beginning of time, that my mom gave us the opportunity for us to, to honor the Creator in whatever way that we felt that it was important to us. And so this is a beautiful way to be able to experience that.
Yeah. Well, and somebody had a question if Unchi was coming. So Unchi Rita, if you guys are following on my Facebook or on newsletter, right now we are doing a call out for prayers and support for Unchi Rita. So her son had contacted us. She's our 100-year-old beloved member of the International Council of 13 Indigenous Grandmothers. She's actually in the hospital, and we felt that the altitude to New Mexico is so significant that she is not coming for the event in November, but joining us in prayer. But right now she is experiencing a cardiac issue and she's in the hospital, about to go to like an occupational physical therapy for the cardiac, for the heart. And we're raising money through our elder fund, or you can send a check. We'll have the information in the comments, because we are looking at about probably 2 weeks where her son Nathan is going to need to be close by, staying at a hotel or an Airbnb. And it looks like the hospitals that are available for the rehab are about 2 hours away from their home. So hopefully that answers the question on Unchi. I also want, Mom and I were talking, if for any reason you have a problem figuring out how to navigate buying the tickets or maybe using the New Mexico promo code, you can contact us and we'll have the comment for the email. And I'm happy to get on a Zoom or one of the girls that help me to help you guys do the tickets over the phone. Okay. So please know if you're having problems, or let's say that you don't like doing things online and you want to mail a check or anything like that, all you have to do is reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you to make sure that you can get the ticket, or if you have any questions. We've got elder tickets, local discounts for New Mexico residents. Right now it's early bird tickets. And then I also know that the Shift Network is also doing some promotions, and they have a code as well if you're part of the Shift Network community or joining us on Grandmother's Circle. Is there anything else, Mom, that you think would be important? I feel like, especially right now with what we're going on in the world, I think that when we gather in person and virtually, that we're all kind of holding a little piece of the puzzle to help resonate these prayers into the four directions.
Absolutely. And, we'll have the opportunity of being in prayer in different languages and different ways of prayer. I mean, this is what we're going to be experiencing. We pretty much covered North America, Central America, South America. That's coming, but we also have Europe, Grandma coming from Sweden, and of course, and other people that are going to be in the audience. So it's going to make it into a beautiful circle of light and a beautiful circle of friendship to come together and experience the different ways of prayer.
Yeah, I love that. And another special thing I do want to mention, everyone, if you're in New Jersey, a dear friend of ours, Mitchell Ott, he is a medium. He is actually hosting an event, Bridging Worlds of Spirit, and he is going to be doing his prayer mediumship, and he's a profound medium, and he's actually raising money for the event. So he's going to donate a portion of the proceedings. So we'll make sure you have that information and you can follow him. But that's on October 31st over there in New Jersey. So, Mom, if you want to close us out with a little prayer, I want to thank everyone. This was our first time. I feel really technically savvy. Thank heaven to Valerie, because I think we're on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube Live. So I feel like I get a gold star today. So.
Yep, there you go. I just wanted to share with everyone that today's on the Mayan calendar is 13 Achmak, and the Achmak is the, um, the translation for that is forgiveness. So it's a very incredibly high energy day today. If we are carrying something in our hearts that's really heavy and we just want to release it. So it's a good time to do your prayers on forgiveness and just allow the universe to take care of it. And we, there are times that we can't carry such heavy burdens anymore, And if we don't ask, it's not going to happen. So, make sure that you ask and go into that place of forgiveness. Beloved Creator, beloved Beauty, beloved Mother, Father, thank you. Thank you for allowing us to come together on this day of Achmak. It's a very incredibly beautiful day, beloved Creator, in which we could look deep, deep into our hearts and certainly look very deep into our lives. And if we have things that have been heavy in our hearts, that today is a beautiful day to ask the universe to help us, to take care of it for us, and to relieve us from the burdens that we have been carrying. Today is the day in which we allow ourselves to release ourselves from the heaviness in our heart. Beloved Creator, take care of each and every one of us around the globe, around the four directions that might be releasing some of this heaviness. Beloved Creator, Mother, Father, grandmothers of the four directions, Spirit of the sacred sun, Spirit of the sacred waters, Spirit of the sacred wind, and Spirit of the sacred earth, thank you for the beauty that you bring to us each day and for allowing us to be part of all the beauty that there is. In the name of all that is sacred, beloved Creator, I thank you.
Thank you, Mom, and thank you, everyone. We look forward to hopefully you guys joining us in person or virtually. And we've got 5 more days of the early bird tickets. And again, the event's November 14th through the 16th. Mom, I love you and thank you so much and have a beautiful day, everyone.